you. Today I will be speaking about the social aspects of international adoption. This is the Roth family, and they are very close family friends to us. A couple of years ago, they adopted their daughter Lily from China. The adoption agency had told their family that Lily had severe developmental delays and an eye problem. This would be very disconcerting for any family, but as I saw Lily grow up, they were able to successfully help her navigate her new life here in America. Because of this experience, I researched international adoption for a project in a previous English class. During our project, I focused more on the importance of sociological effects adoption will have on your family and on your child before, during, and after the adoption process. So to preview what I researched, I talked a lot about social preparations that you have to do before adoption, initial bonds that you must form when you first meet your child, and then the lasting bonds and positive cultural identity you will form with your child after they are brought home. Before the adoption process, it is imperative that you prepare socially for your child to come home. A lot of research done by Johnson and Gibbs in their 2010 study found that you do need to discuss the possible stages of loss and grief that you or your child could have gone through. So you as parents could have gone through a lot of, you can't have your own children, you don't know a lot about the genetic information, as the Roth family didn't know to what extent Lily would have eye problems or developmental delays. And you also have to realize that your child will have gone through a lot of loss and grief stages, such as losing their own parents if they knew them, siblings if they also knew them, and a lot of their first language they won't remember, their cultural heritage, their food, it'll all just be very different for them. So if you prepare beforehand and kind of know this, then you'll be able to meet your child with a better attitude. And also, don't let the vision of adoption slip away. I know that it can be hard, there will be setbacks in the adoption process, but if you keep your child first and foremost, you will be able to help them transition better and yourself as well. So during adoption, you must obviously meet your child for the first time. So there will be a lot of different emotions that you're feeling. You may feel happiness for a minute, then you'll feel sad, then you'll feel nervous. It's all just kind of one big whole emotional party, But at the same time, the biggest thing that you can do, as told by Johnson and Gibbs as well in this research study that they conducted, is bring activities to do. Help them, you can go color, you can do puzzles, and a lot of the time you will actually be with your child for like a couple different days at a time. So the first day you'll meet them, then you'll go back to the hotel and get ready for the next day, and then the second day you'll meet them again, and a lot of the times then you'll take them home on the third or the fourth day. So the more activities that you bring to do, the more comfortable and the more at ease both parties will feel with each other. So then, because it's a rewarding process to bring your child home, it will be imperative also to learn how to form attachment bonds that will be lasting and significant, and as well to help them form their cultural identity. So first, in their research, Elizabeth Bonk as well talked about the significance of forming attachment bonds. This will help your child sort out perceptions, develop social emotions, as well as help your children cope with stress, frustration, and worries. And so how can you develop these? Well, through their research also, Jan Schooler told us that you need to understand and respond to the child appropriately, as well as provide structures and boundaries for your child. The biggest thing, though, that I can't stress enough is to spend one-on-one time constantly with them so that they feel safe and secure with you as then you move them out to meeting new friends and going new places. If they feel that bond with you and they feel a deep sense of belonging, then they will be more adept and adapting to their environment that they're a part of. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about is cultural socialization. This helps your child form a positive identity about themselves, because if they're from China or if they're from Romania, wherever they are in the world, they will still feel a part of that country, but they also live in America now, and so it's very hard for them to know which place to belong to. And so Elizabeth Bonk, in her research study, said choose activities that promote positive growth in these children. Whether you can go as extreme as to live in culturally diverse neighborhoods or have them attend different schools with a lot of multicultural people there, but the main things that if your family can't do that is just have ethnic food nights, have them attend activities and festivals together as a family, to be there with them, as well as you can read books relating to their cultural heritage so that they feel a part of America and your family, but also feel a part of their country of origin, which helps promote a healthier identity. So in conclusion, I just wanted to reemphasize the story about Lily. Because the Roth family was able to focus on the social factors of adoption, Lily was able to successfully integrate into her new society today. By if you'll be future parents to internationally adopted children, or may have family friends that you know, or even if you have a sibling that is adopted, you can help these children learn and grow in their new